road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, I have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Come on back.
You dropped your sweater. Allow me, my lady. Don't worry, I'm okay. This is really no problem. I'll just pop this in the washer, miss.
It's cashmere.
Ah, you're Indian. Do you speak our language?
You're a complete moron.
Very good.
Stay away from me or I'll call a cop.
All right, well, don't tell them you're a foreigner. They'll beat the hell out of you. These potatoes are great today. You want?
Look, it's the coolest kid in school. Dean Valentine.
He's got everything.
He's like totally illiterate, you know. He's never said more than like 4 words in his life.
All I need is 4 words. Tie me down, warrior.
I'll get him over here and you two can fight it out.
Stuck again.
It's never happened before. Do I have lipstick on my teeth? What's this? What's what? This? Nothing.
No. Wait. Yes! It's a pimple. A zit. A blotch. A blemish. A big, ugly oozer. Oh, God. You can forget about the new car and the girlfriend. Just put another one on her nose.
No, this isn't happening. Calm down. It's like you can't even see anything. Oh, it's like you can't see anything. Are you crazy? It's a monster. Help me. Oh, help me.
We must run. It will kill us. We must run.
I have a zit.
I went into that cute little fabric store and I ran into Nora. You remember Nora. She used to date that decorator. And she told me I should do the living room in all neutrals and do my accent colors with throw pillows and candles. Blah, 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 blah. Jack, you're not listening.
Yes, I was.
All right, tell me what I said.
Take out the garbage, mow the lawn, more foreplay.
Today was the happiest day of my entire school career. Yep, I was there when Tiffany got her first pimple.
Well, that's a horrible thing for a girl.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it's just a pimple. And she's a mature young lady. A little blemish isn't going to turn her head around.
Hey, look, it's Cousin It.
Don't look at me. And spare me your false pity. I want real pity. I'm deformed.
Oh, honey, let me have a look. Oh, why, you can hardly see it. Jack, come tell her how tiny it is.
Hey, I thought we agreed to lay off those jokes.
The pimple, Jack.
Yeah, the pimple. Very funny.
Jack, please, I'm talking about the throbbing zit on Tiffany's cheek. Go tell her it's nothing.
I sell used cars for a living. Nobody believes me. That's nothing, honey. It hasn't even come to a head yet.
It grows a head? Oh, Mom, what'll I do?
Oh. Just be patient, honey. It'll go away. You'll be fine. Unless this is an actual outbreak of acne like Cousin Stevie. You know, Pizza Back, the one who nobody goes in the pool with. Oh, but don't you focus on the negative. I mean, look at your father. Do you think he could hold his head up if he focused on the miserable stagnation of his career? And Ryan, who doesn't even have the hope of achieving the mediocrity of his father. Focus on the positive. Do something that makes you happy.
Well, I know it always makes me happy. I'll go weigh myself.
Well, I guess that's what being a mother's all about. Lying to your kids, telling them everything's gonna be all right.
Mediocre. You really think I could have kept my job working for your father if I was mediocre?
Honey, what's the matter?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Happened?
I gained 10 pounds.
Where?
Well, this thing weighs at least 6, but that still means I've gained 4 pounds. Oh, my God. I'm a pimply fat girl.
Maybe you're pregnant.
I happen to be a virgin.
There's other ways to get pregnant, you know. I mean, you sit on a toilet seat, don't you?
No, I don't. I hover.
Honey, now might be a good time for you to learn that true beauty comes from within. It's not what you look like. It's what you are.
Oh, Mom, you'd have to believe that, wouldn't you?
I laugh at the face of middle-class America. What's wrong with you guys?
Well, I'm mediocre, Ryan is sub-mediocre, and Tiffany is a hovering, pimply fat girl.
I think we'll all feel better when I get a gun.
Maybe we should talk to him.
Who cares about him? I have a zit. I can't believe it. I built my entire life around my physical beauty. I thought it would last forever. You know, till I was like 25. Oh, what a fool I was. Well, now it's gone. And there's only one thing left for me to do. I'm going to have to develop a personality.
Why is she so sensitive? Jack, she's so superficial. And I have absolutely no idea where she gets that from.
What are you laughing at?
I set the scale so it weighs 10 pounds heavy.
Now, look, son, girls are fragile. You really shouldn't play around with them. That's not funny.
10 pounds. I gained 10 pounds.
Oh, that's a good joke, son. You know, you just may turn out to be mediocre yet.
Where am I going to find a personality? How do you become charming without good looks? Dear Lord, why am I asking you?
Because you know that no matter what happens, I'll always be your older brother. And you'll always be my little plus girl. But if you want my advice, eat. And keep eating. Because the fatter you get, the smaller that pimple's gonna look.
2 miles. And twist.
Mommy, I need help. I need a personality.
Oh, you can have mine. You're a mother of 3 with a saggy butt.
Ah, what a beautiful morning. I think I'll have a glass of wine and go back to sleep.
Grandma, can I talk to you?
Why, yes, of course. But refresh my memory. Where have we met? Oh, wait a minute. You called me Grandma. That's a clue. How can Grandma help?
Okay. I'm afraid my looks are fading and I need a personality.
Ah, fading beauty. The first time you pass a construction site and no one grabs their crotch shouting obscenities. It hurts.
And Mom doesn't know what it's like to be beautiful and lose it.
Well, darling, why would she? She was never exactly a beauty. It skips a generation. Ah, looking wonderful, darling.
Buttock tucks. Lift and clinch and clinch and clinch and clinch.
It's like trying to hold the ocean back with a broom. Oh, what will I do if my beauty fades? Oh, well, it'll be 1970 before that happens.
Never mind, Grandma. I'll figure this one out myself.
No, you think because I'm more interested in myself than in you that I'm not listening. No, I know. You want a personality. How about the wacky heiress, as played so delightfully by Barbara Stanwyck and Mad Miss Manton? Or the hooker with a heart of gold, as played by Julia Roberts, Melanie Griffith, or John Voight?
Actually, I thought I might try an intellectual personality, like a tortured poetess.
Ooh, be sure to make her suicidal. Men are very attracted to women who might not be there in the morning.
What are you doing? I'm a tortured poetess, and I notice. But that's all I wrote it is.
My standards are pretty low, but that stunk, man.
I'll never find a personality, and I'm fat. Might as well be a meter maid.
Who needs a personality? Amber doesn't have one.
But I hide it with the proper accessories. And you're depressing me. So let's talk about Italian shoes and, Chanel scarves.
Guys, people with real personalities don't need to talk about these superficial trappings. Now, maybe I should take the energy I use for lining my lips and channel it into curing the homeless.
What's wrong with the homeless?
I don't even know that. Today, let's talk about things that really matter, like that Bosnia deal.
Those are great shoes. I have to find out where Cindy got them.
That's a great guy. I have to find out where Cindy got him.
Hi, my name is Tiffany, and I'm a pimply fat girl.
Hi, Tiffany. Jumping jacks.
The only sane place in the house.
Twist and 2 and 3 and 4 and buttocks tucks. Lift and clench.
If I could just lose the water, wait.
What are you doing?
Pretending to be on story? There's nothing to do down here, Jack. I feel like I'm in prison. I'm gonna get a tattoo and turn mean, like that half-breed Cher. I'll never forgive her for holding Sonny back. He's wasting his life in Congress when he could be doing Vegas.
Hey! Nobody missed a little twerp when she rocked the world with gypsies, tramps, and thieves. She's not done yet, damn it. She was getting tattoos when Drew Barrymore was nothing but a drunk in diapers.
Sorry, man.
That's cool.
Well, what do you think? My butt look any smaller?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it does.
Would a younger man look at it?
Look at it. How could he miss it?
You be nice to me! I'm vulnerable, you miserable, aging, wrinkled sack of mediocrity! Honey? How do I look?
Great.
You're not just saying that.
No, you're hotter than a $40 VCR.
How easily you lie to her. What have you lied to me about? Do you really think I'm beautiful in the morning? Am I really the softest fur you ever felt?
Sadly, yes.
Then why do you treat me like this? Why is she permitted to sashay down here whenever she wants and wiggle her wobbly butt in my face?
Well, actually, you'll get a kick out of this. It seems the scale was adjusted, so she thinks she's 10 pounds heavier.
You the man.
Well, no, actually, Ryan changed the scale, so I guess he be the man.
Yeah, but you drunkenly impregnated the woman that made the man.
I guess I'm the man's old man. The only thing is, now Tiffany thinks she's getting fat, too.
You sicken me. She's a mere slip of a girl. Why are you doing this?
Because I'm torn, that's why. On the one hand, I'm worried about my daughter because she thinks she's fat, and if anything, she's skinny. And on the other hand, there's my son. He's never done anything that's turned out right in his entire life. Now he's finally managed to play a good joke. How can I take that away from him just for the sake of her health? Plus, he's a guy. What kind of a lesson would I be teaching him if a guy turned in another guy? Because let's face it, in the end, guys are all guys have.
I know what you mean. When I was in the toy bin, a little situation came along. Out of the blue, the Little Mermaid started giving me the big eye. So we talked. I bared my soul. I listened to her stupid problems for 3 days. Fins, legs, voice, no voice. Then when I was just about to score some sushi, she goes back to Prince Eric. I was pretty busted up. And who do you think was there for me? The guys. Barney, G.I. Joe, the X-Men. Wolverine had the right attitude. Let's play cards and get some hookers. He's a fun guy. No wonder the kids love him.
So you agree that I'm doing the right thing?
I don't care. I want my Little Mermaid back. She was one fine piece of tack.
Oh, Mommy. Having a personality is so exhausting. It's harder than being skinny.
Nothing is harder than being skinny.
Do you know what I found out about having a personality? Girls like you. I made 4 new girlfriends, and all we do is sit around and trash the good-looking girls. I mean, it's fun and all, and I can see where you can make a life out of it. I mean, the lure is incredible. It's an awfully big club. The sisterhood of ugly, bitter women. But from there, it's only a few years and a few pounds until you got 3 cats, a freezer full of ice cream, and a naughty name on the internet.
I call myself Vicky Vixen. Nobel Prize winning supermodel. That's not pathetic, is it?
You know, at some point, we're going to have to put an end to this.
Well, give me a few more days, please, Dad. I mean, this is my first real success with women. I feel a power and a confidence that I never have before. I mean, it's so great to know that the dumbest guy can destroy the smartest girl just by saying, you're fat.
Yours is a lonely life, isn't it, son?
In person, yeah. But on the internet, I got this chick dying for me. Vicky Vixen.
Well, I hate to break the news to you, son, but she's probably just some fat, middle-aged housewife whose husband can't cut the mustard anymore. But, getting back to your mother, I think we've let this thing go on too far. You see, Ryan, you've been enjoying yourself entirely too much lately, and that's poor preparation for manhood. You might get used to fun, and that's no good. So, son, I want you to go fix that scale and bring it out here.
This is like the time you got the dog neutered.
Mm-hmm. Girls, Come on over here a minute, will you? I want to talk to you. Now listen, you're both driving yourselves crazy with this quest for physical perfection. I mean, it's ridiculous the pressure that society puts on a woman. And it's unfair that guys can get as fat as we want to be just because we happen to age better than you do. I mean, you look at Sean Connery. He's just an old bald guy. But women still find him sexy. And why? Because girls are so much smarter and cooler than men who are repulsed by a 43-year-old Jessica Lange. My God, what happened to Kathleen Turner? She's a behemoth now. First, she reels you in with something like Body Heat, and then she turns fat enough to get her own sitcom on ABC. Hell, you find a repugnant Jewish comic to marry her to, you could sell it anywhere.
Jack, what's your point?
Huh? Oh, my point. My point is that guys are stupid and that they like beautiful girls. And if you are stupid enough to care what we like, then you deserve what you get. Now, step on that scale.
I'm afraid, Jack.
It's a scale that should be afraid. Go ahead.
Yes! Hallelujah! I weighed what I weighed when we were separated, and I cared what I looked like.
Oh, and I'm finally back under what science considers healthy.
Oh, honey, your pimple is gone. You look beautiful.
Oh, that's quite a compliment coming from supermodel Vicky Vixen.
Dear Mr. Floppy, I love your show. You look somewhat familiar. Have I seen you before? Nick, New York. How observant you are. Well, you may recall me in the 80s when I performed Cats in Vegas. Or it may have been my highly regarded One Bunny show at Totally Nude. Not to mention my critically acclaimed portrayal in the first production of Harvey with an invisible man at Fatburger. See you at Spago.